fixture to kick off the year, which ended in a defeat, losing 6-2 to be with the first team as they're currently taking on non-league Macclesfield in the FA Cup. It's Chiedo. The best of touches by Antwi. There is Tyler White. Tight to him was Leo Cardone, the 21 set up. The opening 4.5 minutes that have gone here, Chelsea have had a lot of the ball thus far. Derry coming deep to get it. Now to Cardozo, who might have a run here at the Palace defence. Decides to go to Antwi. Trying to get the better of White. On with Antwi. Intercepted by Facida. There's now Joseph Gibbard. Keanu Dyer with a good challenge. Gave him a bit of panic. As Jesse Derry nearly won the whole lot. Palace have got players inside the box, eventually sent in by Gibbard. Dyer. Now with Derry. Dyer making an off-the-ball run and is found. Derry's turn to make a forward run, but Palace for the time being in certain areas not quite stepping onto Chelsea as Dyer comes through and sends it wide. Derry will keep that in play. She's now going to try and take on Jasper Judd. Derry takes it on. It is well blocked. It's Cardozo now. Baloye. Now Antwi. Cardozo will get it back. Facida is out to close him down. Now can Antwi get the cross in here? He does. It goes in towards Muca, who goes down. Felt he was fouled. Whether or not it was enough to warrant and constitute a penalty is a different matter entirely. On now towards Walsh. That's a nice ball from Derry across the box. And it's vitally important they did so because that's landing on the foot of Muca. As the corner goes in, Muca meets the header. Hacked away. Will be another hit storm Chelsea that the Palace players are facing at the moment. Now a rare foray into Chelsea's half here by Palace, and in particular Dashi. Now with Obu. Picking out the gap into Seb Williams, who takes it on, and Merrick has got a hand to it and has to have so far this afternoon. Now into Walsh. Maybe just in the last minute or so, this game is starting to maybe open up. It will now reach Muca from Derry's ball. Manchester City would be the winners of Premier League 2. Not able to pick out Antwi as he's battling away with White. Too strong as Mustafa is down. Now David Obu now gets it. Antwi's got to come out to close him down. Nice little ball through towards Mustafa. Sliding chat. The Eagles next Saturday lunchtime. Dashi. A little bit too much of an ass to let Williams get that under control as Harrison looks up and Antwi beats White. Good play this by Antwi. Deflects. Bounces off Muca in the... Now to Walsh. This looks better from Chelsea. Riyad though steps in and wins it for Palace. Caden Wilson just wanted that more as he gets the foot ahead of David Obu there. Obu finds himself down. Chelsea don't need to kick this ball out here. Picking out Derry is Dyer. Riyad out to help Judd out here as Derry tried to go through the gap between the pair of them, but they withstand it. Now Dashi. Trying to dash away. Palace still carrying on despite Obu going down. Onto Mustafa. Williams' shot is one that's... It's a lovely ball for Muca, which is beyond the Palace defence. Derry wanting it. Muca goes for goal. Took over from another former Palace centre-back and player in Paddy McCarthy. Here is now Dashi. Couldn't quite get past Wilson. Subaloye into the gap to Muca with his back to goal. Can certainly remember in one of the last few games of 2025 him scoring from around about the edge of the area in the defeat to Paris Saint-Germain in the Premier League International Cup. As Muca. Beautiful ball by Subaloye, and Antwi has been found here. Delivers the cross. Walsh. Him and Harrison, I think, just couldn't quite come to an agreement who was going to take that on. Palace do have a man down. Chelsea, though, wanting to continue and carry on. To go back, though, to Wilson. Patience is the name of the game, is what Chelsea are trying to do as they try and work the ball towards goal, but it's cut out by Joseph Gibbard. Now Obu. Dashi to his left. Not... That's brilliant play. Tenacious. Gets it back here. Gets the shot away. Well, blocked by Fasida. On toward Cardozo. Loses his foot in there and has got the free kick. That's goals. Plenty to choose from in there. Goes in there, Muca meets it! And that's a fine piece of keeping from to a close. That Scholes blows his whistle, that header, but it does remain on the scoreline. Chelsea 0, Crystal Palace 0 in both. Missed by Walker Smith. Muca. Now Derry. If he beats Jasper Judd, he's certainly going to get a cross in here, which he does. Out to battle with Antwi is Tyler White and David Obu. Out. Obu. Now to Williams. On now with Judd. Looks as though he's got the better of Eminalo, cutting it back. White. On now towards Mustafa. Now it's fallen for Walsh here. He's just trying to drive Chelsea up the pitch. Now Derry. Through now towards Walsh, who it won't quite reach. Point that has been lack of sort sort of action for the referee in terms of having to speak to players or book P8's Macclesfield, the likes of Dean Benamar, Zach Marsh, Joel Drakes Thomas, Caden Rodney and so forth have just been dumped out of the FA Cup by Macclesfield of the... And Izquierdo was the... Muca was poised and ready to either head that in or lay it off. Subaloye onto Cardozo, into Muca. But there's a... Walsh trying to just turn and spin away from an opposition player, but Palace will come away with it. Dashi. Caden Wilson thought he'd done enough there. Dashi trying to get away from him and has done so. And it's going to go and fall to Obu. And the opening goal of the game is one for Crystal Palace. David Obu, the man to get the plaudits. Dozo's equaliser came after Palace and Obu put them in front, in which Chelsea were only up behind for a matter of around 5-6 minutes, so they quickly were able to get level here by Walker Smith, who heads clear. Cross goes in by Derry. Does reach a Blues player, Muca, just trying to encouragement. Ampa in towards Derry. It's Izquierdo, who just was able to stop it going in. Wilson meets the initial ball in. There's a beautiful pass into Derry. It's cleared straight though to Raksaki, onto Walsh, into Muca! Blues in front. Muca, the man to... Walsh helped himself to 2 assists this afternoon. Harrison through the gap into Derry, takes the shot on. They really are going in for this third goal, aren't they? Walsh, beyond Judd is Ampa. He'll go it alone. White. Eminalo won't get there as fleet-footed is Jesse Derry, so nimble. Now Ampa, left side being heavily used by Chelsea, into Muca. He might let Derry take this on if they don't avoid a slip-up in that game in South East London. Joe Flemons and Jason Cundy will be team providing the audio commentary on the official Chelsea app for that one, and at 8 o'clock kickoff. Agbinone, left by Dashi for Judd. Wilson back on the pitch, wins the header. The second header is... Walsh nicely onto Muca. This is nice 1-2 touch pass in here by Blues. Antwi in towards Muca. That's a fabulous team goal. Finished and capped off by Muca. And that goal and that brace from Muca might have just finished off Crystal Palace. Midday when they take on West Ham. just turning his body and letting it go past him. Gets the ball in. Muca towards Derry. He was keep on running and having that willingness to do so. Well, the flag go up against Agbenone. It will stay down at the moment. Finds himself in the box. But there is no. Already demonstrated how effective his crossing can be. It is Muca. There was a part of me there that was ready to call him getting a shot away. He will this time, and that is his hat-trick goal. And what a goal as well to clinch a hat-trick, Muca. Absolutely smashes it home on the end of a delightful pass. As it has gone on, as Chelsea's under-21s will start Premier League 2 in 2026 with a big, big victory. And they had to do it coming from behind. David Obu would put Palace in front just 10 minutes into the second half. Leo Cardozo would equalise. And then the second, the third and the fourth were scored by that man there, Muca, whose fine season for the under-21s continues. As here at Cobham, Chelsea start the year with an almighty bang. Chelsea 4, Crystal Palace 1, as Muca takes home the match ball.